What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are back with another off-season realistic rebuild, as today we are going to be doing the New England Patriots after they've been eliminated in the wild card round to the Buffalo Bills. Before we get any further in this video though, guys, go ahead and leave a like and of course subscribe if you haven't already. Always is greatly appreciated and helps grow the channel. Thank you guys so much for that. But the New England Patriots went in to Buffalo and you know, they kind of lost pretty badly, not gonna lie. 17-47 I believe was the final score. And the Patriots did all they could. I mean, the Bills were just a better team, it seemed like. Josh Allen was hot. I feel like that interception by Micah Hyde just like turned all the momentum in Buffalo's hand. The ball was a really good ball by Mac Jones, but unfortunately, Mac Jones just, I guess it sailed just a little bit too long. And unfortunately, Micah Hyde was able to get a hand on it and intercept the ball. So that kind of took a lot of momentum away, even though it was like the very beginning of the game. And then Buffalo just ran away from it from there. So it was definitely a crazy game. But, I mean, New England has a lot to be proud of. They had a rookie quarterback in the playoffs, so I'm sure they're not too upset themselves. So let's go ahead and take a look at this team and start to kind of evaluate where the Patriots maybe lack a little bit. So obviously Mac Jones, like I said, rookie quarterback, got into the playoffs. You got to be happy about that. Offensive line is actually really good. And then you have Kendrick Bourne, who was really good today. Jacoby Myers, Nelson Aguilar. You got Damian Harris, Ramondre Stevenson, a rookie. So you got Hunter Henry and John Smith. So I know the Patriots kind of went all out last offseason, re-signing a lot of guys. Are signing a lot of free agents. So we also have J.C. Jackson, who is a Pro Bowler this year. Daniel Wise Jr., Lawrence Guy, Kyle Van Noy. So, I mean, there's a couple things we could definitely try to secure this offseason. We all know Bill Belichick is a very aggressive head coach when it comes to free agency at times. So we're definitely going to be trying to be a little aggressive maybe if we have money to do so. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we have. So we have J.C. Jackson, who I imagine New England would love to prioritize as far as getting him back. Trevor Brown, Dante Hightower, Jacoby Myers. There's quite a bit of players that we could definitely need to resign. So first and foremost, J.C. Jackson gonna be one of the most important ones to get back. So let's go ahead and make sure we do secure J.C. Jackson. You definitely don't want to lose him after the year he's had for them. So boom, just like that, we get J.C. Jackson back on a big deal. Devin McCourty, 35 years old. So it'll be interesting to see how well the Patriots prioritize him. I know there's actually, I believe, a young right tackle right behind Trent Brown. Let me take a look at this real quick. I believe there is. So you do have the ability to potentially let Trent Brown walk if you wanted to. So let's go ahead and take a look at the right tackle position. So yeah, we have a rookie, or not a rookie. Actually, I got to take a look at this guy because I believe he's actually relatively young on this team. Just kind of sitting behind Trent Brown. So maybe Trent Brown's someone we don't prioritize here. Maybe New England doesn't prioritize him too much because we have this guy just sitting right behind Trent Brown, 24 years old. I think maybe he could become something for this team. Or what we could do is, of course, we could just re-sign Trent Brown and call it a day and just have that depth there, which depth is always good. So I don't know, kind of debating on it, but I kind of want to go to free agency with a little bit of cap space to my name. So we'll wait on it for now. So Devin McCourty, Dante Hightower, of course, the long-term Patriot Juwan Bentley. There's still a lot of guys. So Nick Folk also is another one I believe the Patriots would love to keep. He was very good for them, very consistent. So we'll go ahead and no, he's not going to sign actually. So we might need a kicker in free agency. Okay. We also have the left guard, 29 years old, who is here, we need to negotiate with him. So let's go ahead and give him a 2-year deal, and he is back. Okay. And then we got Jacoby Myers. We have Juwan Bentley, Dante Hightower, Trent Brown, Devin McCourty. So, okay. I think I do want to go ahead and offer Juwan Bentley a contract 100%. So we'll sign him, and he's back. So we get him. So we're pretty much going to be walking in a free agency with not a ton of money. Jacoby Myers. Okay. We got Dante Hightower, Trent Brown, Devin McCourty. So, Devin McCourty, I'll probably wait on. I'll probably wait on Trent Brown as well. And then Jacoby Myers, I might wait on as well. So we do need a kicker. We need Dante Hightower is interesting as well. If I gave Dante Hightower a contract, we'll wait. We'll go to free agency and we'll see if we're able to just get something. Because I have someone in mind that I want New England to try to bring in if possible. So let's get to free agency day one. Let's look at this team after. So Trent Brown's an impending free agent. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the lineup now that we've done the moves we made. So offensively, looks like this. Like I said, not much of a fall off. Obviously, we do lose Trent Brown, but you have a young guy waiting right behind him, which is fine. Wide receiver core is still solid. Kendrick Bourne, N'Keal Harry, Nelson Aguilar. So I mean, losing Jacoby Myers would suck as well. I'd love to have him back. And then, so that all looks good there. And then defensively, obviously kind of lost a little bit of our linebacking core. We have Chris Winovich right there as well, who is a 27-year-old sitting right behind Daniel Wise, and then free safety, obviously a big gaping hole. But the corners situation is really good. The middle linebacker situation a little lackluster. Obviously Matthew Judon's awesome, Lawrence Guy. So and then Kyle Van Noy is a guy that Bill Belichick loves, who has bounced around a little bit, but always found his way back to New England, it seems like. So one guy I wanted to go for, if possible, in this free agency is to try. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do this and make this happen, but we're going to try. So McCourty and Trent Brown are both here. So, you know, those are both. I wanted to try to get Marcus Williams if possible. I think bringing in Marcus Williams would be fun. I don't know how much money would be able to get this to happen, but I think it would be a lot of fun to have Marcus Williams on the secondary. So let's go ahead and try to grab Marcus Williams to replace McCourty, who is definitely up there in age, obviously. So we'll offer Marcus Williams a contract. We'll be his number one offer by quite a bit, so hopefully we're able to secure him. If we don't, of course, we could always come back to Devin McCourty. So that would be fine if we don't. So we have Gronkowski, you can bring him back to New England. We're not going to do that. We don't really need a tight end. Wide receivers, though. Michael Gallup is interesting to me because you have Kendrick Bourne, Aguilar. But also we do need kind of like Hightower back and stuff like that. So we should probably just try to get Dante Hightower back as well. So this would be like a little bit, I mean, this would be like all my money spent like right here if I gave this to Dante Hightower. So, yeah, so that's like all my money spent. So Marcus Williams, I'm hoping we get him. And then Dante Hightower, I'm hoping we get him back as well. So let's go ahead and see if we do get both those guys back. Not a lot of money to our name right now. So looking at it, we are going to hopefully get Marcus Williams. Hopefully. He did accept. So we got Dante Hightower and we got Marcus Williams. So that's great. So I love that. Awesome. That's what I really, really wanted for this team. So just like that, defensively, able to bring back Dante Hightower, long-term Patriot, obviously. And then also getting Marcus Williams to replace Devin McCourty, I think, is a W because Marcus Williams is a lot younger. So I love that. Linebacker core looks good. So defense still looks solid. I think we could still work with this, obviously. And then offensively, the one thing I would love to do is bring in another wide receiver, I think. That's like the one thing that kind of stands out to me. I love Kendrick Bourne. I love Aguilar. I think they're both really good. But I think if you could find that stud wide receiver you want, I mean, it'd just be awesome. But obviously, that's not going to come via free agency. I do want to take a look at my salaries real quick just to see if there's anyone on the roster that I could cut to free up some money. If not, we'll go to the draft and hope we can maybe draft a wide receiver or something. So savings wise, we have $17 million for Nelson Aguilar. So wow, we could cut Nelson Aguilar and free up $17 million. Are you kidding me? Whoa, that might actually have to be something we do. I'm not kidding, actually. Okay. I don't know why I didn't see this earlier. We're not going to cut Kendrick Bourne, but I am going to cut Nelson Aguilar. If I could free up that much money by releasing Nelson Aguilar, freeing up $17 million in cap space, are you kidding me? I would do that 100%. Okay, is there anyone else that stands out? No penalty. Kendrick Bourne would be the other guy I could cut, but I like what he's brought. I like what he's been able to do in New England, so I'm not going to cut him. But other than that, I don't think we're going to get lucky anywhere else. Man, Aguilar, that was a crazy find. So glad I looked at that. So that frees up $17 million in free agency. So we cut Nelson Aguilar. That's going to be us like $18 million to negotiate with. We still have money to bring even more talent in. And just like that, I'm going back and is he still available? He's not here anymore. Jacoby Myers is still here. I was about to say, could we go for Michael Gallup now? But he's not going to be here. We have Devontae Adams. I don't think that would happen or anything like that. But Casey Hayward, Gronk, Odell Beckham would be, you know, that was kind of a rumor. You could bring in Odell, and that would be really fun. It was kind of a rumor at one point when Odell did become a free agent. We do need a kicker as well, so that's important. Antonio Brown, that was a one-time thing. Jacoby Myers. So what I think I want to do is I think I'm going to go for Odell. I think I'm going to go for Odell Beckham. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to get Jacoby Myers back as well. So I'm going to sign Jacoby. Well, actually, we'll see if I can get Beckham first. We'll go to Odell. Well, this is going to be important, actually. We may not be able to get Jacoby Myers. So let's go ahead and offer Odell a contract. We'd be his, we're not his number one offer. Okay. So I don't know why Odell would want to go to Houston, but Odell, if he did have the desire to be the number one wide receiver, he would become that for us here in New England. So that might entice him in a way. So Odell Beckham, we cut Nelson Aguilar to get Odell Beckham. Now, one thing we do need that we kind of talked about is a kicker. I would have loved to have just gotten back Nick Folk, but I will take Young Wei Koo as well. So hopefully we get Odell Beckham. So hopefully that is going to be a thing here. So let's go to next week and see if we get Odell Beckham to become our brand new wide receiver. New number 1. That was a rumor, and he rejects it. He goes to Houston. Are you kidding me? Wow, that sucks. We get the kicker, though, I guess. So, man, Odell, why'd you do this to me, bro? Okay, $14 million still to spend. All right. Devin McCourty's still here. No, really no. I mean, we need, we cut Aguilar. I need a wide receiver here. I need a wide receiver. I did it for a reason. Who's going to be that guy, though, is the question. I got to try to get something, man. We got to try to get a wide receiver here. I got to go for it. Ah, that sucks. I wanted Odell. That made a lot of sense to me. Okay, let's make a trade, shall we? Let's trade for a wide receiver. I don't know who's available or whatever, but we gotta try. We gotta try to get a wide receiver here.
Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a DFS player props website that allows you to go over or under on players' projections. You're facing no one in the world but yourself and the numbers. So let me go ahead and show you a few examples of how it works. So on this example, I went for a flex play on Deebo Samuel, Cordell Patterson, Laviska Shenault, and David Johnson, who were all able to hit or go under the numbers, which led to me getting $170. That's just one example. And here's another example where I didn't actually get everyone correct, but I still didn't walk away with nothing. Aaron Jones was able to hit over his fantasy score. Chase Edmonds got over 10 fantasy points, and Mercedes Lewis got under 18.5 receiving yards. But unfortunately for me, DeAndre Hopkins did not get a touchdown in this game. If you do decide to sign up, my link is down in the description below. Use code Crushables. They are offering 100% deposit match up to $100.
Actually funny because today this rumor actually literally surfaced today. Calvin Ridley apparently could be traded this offseason due to the personal matters he's dealing with. So apparently has nothing to do with the team. This was a report from Mike Garafolo, by the way. It was kind of a video I watched earlier today. Kind of went unnoticed, I imagine. So Calvin Ridley could be a wide receiver that's, I guess, going to be traded. So New England could, go for this. They could, go, full send though. So you could trade your late first round pick and maybe like a third and maybe another second or something like that. Maybe like something like this to try to get Calvin Ridley from Atlanta. And that would be a great weapon to have. So let's go ahead and see if they would accept this first off. They are a little bit hesitant. Okay, so we can increase the offer a little bit more. But yeah, basically, I guess Calvin Ridley, I assume basically based off the reports, I assume what is going on is that there's something going on with his family in Atlanta or something. I don't know. There's something going on apparently. Apparently has nothing to do with the team. He just needs a fresh start somewhere else. Not really sure what that's all about. Of course, I'm not sure we'll ever know. But let's go ahead and see if they accept this. And just like that, we're bringing in Calvin Ridley to the New England Patriots. I forgot about this rumor, actually. So we traded our first round pick. We brought in a wide receiver that we really needed low-key. So Calvin Ridley, I mean, I don't see why Bill Belichick wouldn't do something like this. I could totally see him doing something like this. Ridley for Mac Jones as a weapon. I love it. We're going for it, man. I love how this looks. It is so funny, though, that obviously that Bill Belichick is not in Madden games. It's kind of funny. So we got Griffin Murphy as the head coach, but still, I mean, like I said, the Calvin Ridley thing just kind of surfaced today, and it kind of didn't cross my mind until I was looking at the wide receivers to trade for, and really just kind of popped up. So very, very happy with that decision. Now we're going to the NFL draft. Obviously, we don't have our first round pick anymore, but we do have a couple picks in the draft that I do want to kind of use, obviously. And then we'll get to the next season and we'll see how this team performs. We'll be drafting a ton in this draft, so we're just going to go straight to our pick. Obviously, we kind of traded our first round pick away, so let's just go ahead and see what we can grab in the second round in order to try to, get some good pieces here. So, I mean, taking a look, I don't really know what we need the most. There's a lot of good positions, a lot of places, but we could use a middle linebacker for the future, and Ventrell Miller is here, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if we wanted to go him. So I am going to go ahead and draft Ventrell Miller. He has D pursuit, D tackle, D zone coverage. Actually, I probably won't be drafting this guy. B hit power, his rating's actually kind of trash, so I don't think I will. We have Brenton Cox Jr., D zone coverage, and then he's got C power moves, A injury, B awareness, and Z. You know what? That B awareness and A injury, B finesse moves is worth it. We're going to draft him right outside linebacker, Brenton Cox. Not that good, but you know what? It's fine. We could turn him into a gem. I believe we traded our third round pick, so we're going to the fourth round now. So, like I said, not a ton of things for us in this draft. A lot of what we got obviously was trading it for Calvin Ridley. So we have Drake London, Jalen Green, DeMario, Noah Daniels. Okay, what do we want to draft here? We could take another wide receiver, Zay Flowers, day 3, and then Romeo Dobbs. So let's look at Romeo Dobbs. He's got A catching. Oh, that's already a W. B carrying, A catching, A break tackle. Yeah, we're drafting him. Normal development, but that's fine. That A catching is going to be worth it. So just like that, we draft Romeo. Hopefully that's not another N'Keal Harry situation where the Patriots obviously draft N'Keal Harry over, I think it was Deebo Samuel and DK, I believe, or someone. They messed up bad, but it's okay. We're going to go to this next season, man. This should be interesting. So we're going to take a look, one last look at our lineup after. Let's see how we drafted. I mean, we only made like 2 selections, so couldn't have gone that bad, right? So we have a 68 overall coming in and a 69 overall coming in, and a 64. So okay, all solid. We drafted a fullback. That's crazy. All right, let's go take a look at our first week 1 roster for this next season. The offseason was pretty solid. We brought in Calvin Ridley, brought in Marcus Williams. We were able to retain J.C. Jackson, which was really important. We got Younghoe Koo as our kicker now, which is a W. What else did we do? We got Dante Hightower back. And then I think that's about it, right? I don't think we did anything, anything. We cut Nelson Aguilar. So you have Calvin Ridley, Kendrick Bourne, N'Keal Harry. So hopefully N'Keal Harry in the slot is going to have a really, really good opportunity this year. We'll see how that goes. But this is what our offensive line looks like. The tight end position is great. And then defensively, this is what it looks like on the defensive side of the ball. So, I mean, I think this team should be able to succeed. We'll see. I'm expecting big things, but you never really know. Let's go ahead and simulate to the end of this season after doing that off season, and let's see if the Patriots can make the playoffs again. All right, very, very interesting season as we went 7-10, but our division was absolutely atrocious, so we won the division and get a home game. This is the big loophole with obviously the NFL is like you could be so bad. You could have like a very negative record. Obviously, the Bengals are 11-6 while we're 7-10. I'm sure I don't need to explain this. You guys know what I'm talking about. But your record could be so bad and you still get to host a playoff game, which is just crazy because you win your division. So, wow. I was not expecting that, but our division was terrible. So, offense, we were 19th in the NFL. So, not bad. In defense, so we were kind of middle of the pack everywhere. So, Mac Jones, 21 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Rushing-wise, Damian Harris, 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns. Receiving, Hunter Henry was our leading receiver. Calvin Ridley had 900 yards, 4 touchdowns. And then defensively, if we take a look, sacks-wise, Matthew Judon, 10 sacks. Great. And then interceptions, 4 from Adrian Phillips, 2 from Marcus Williams, and 1 from Kyle Van Noy. I assume we didn't get a touchdown, but you never really know. No defensive touchdown. So here we go, playing the Cincinnati Bengals, who beat the Raiders today. As you guys know, I dropped a Raiders offseason realistic rebuild as well. But let's go ahead and jump into this wild card game and see if we can get some touchdowns and, win our playoff game at home, even though we're 7-10. I'm glad that we made the playoffs still because it would have been disappointing if we didn't, but see what happens. And strike first, 6-0. They did miss the extra point, though. It is a still 9-0 ball game. Okay, we're going to need something going here. 9-3. All right, I got to tie this game. Or actually, we could take the lead if we're able to obviously knock down our extra points. So 3 minutes, 48 seconds on the clock. I'm going to go ahead and start off with a simple run. Although I kind of like the coverage I'm looking at right now, but I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the run game. Uh-oh. Damian Harris, is he gone? No, he's not, obviously. All right, 8 rushes for 54 yards. So looks like the running game is working. So maybe we stick with it, or do we get crazy and look at this play right here and maybe go for something big? So John Smith, Kendrick Bourne could probably get open, and we even had Ridley. So let's go ahead and see. Kendrick Bourne's going to be open here. So catch and run on him, and boom, just like that. Get a few yards there. Mac Jones has already thrown an interception this game, so that's not good. Let's just go with the simple halfback dive. I like this play a lot, and get stuffed. Not good. Actually, let's run it right back. Usually, you're able to get a yard on this play, guaranteed. So I'm going to go right back to it. We're going to go ahead and get the first down. Damian Harris, W. All right. 10 rushes for 60 yards. We need a touchdown on this drive. So do I go for it all here? Play action right here. Try to get Kendrick Bourne, maybe. Maybe even Cal Ridley underneath. Maybe we just take the check down here. Let's see what happens. What is the coverage going to be? Calvin Ridley's there. Let's go. Catch and run. Can I go to the end zone? I cannot. 2 minutes left. We are giving a lot of time left to the Bengals if we score here, obviously, but it's fine. Maybe, just maybe, we get the ball back and the Bengals do nothing. So I'm liking 9-3. Hopefully we're able to, like I said, make this a 10-9 ball game. So let's get it. Curl flats. We got to make good decisions here, though. We cannot turn the football over here. So I'm going to actually run the ball. Let's run the ball. I think it's been working, so let's just go to it. Halfback power. It's, it wasn't bad. 3-yard gain. We're going to run it right back. I don't want to run that same play, though. Let's try to throw them off a little bit. RB's right there. Oh, what a tip. What a tip. That was a nice tip. Nice tip ball. Do we go to halfback dive here on the 2-yard line? No, it's not looking. It's not the coverage you want to see. Okay. We need a touchdown badly here. Oh gosh. No, worst thing that could have happened there. Oh man, I had a touchdown, but the defensive lineman tipped the football. I gotta take the field goal. I gotta take the points, unfortunately, man. Ah, that sucks. All right, let's take the points. And we'll go 9-6. 9-6 ball game. All right. Unfortunate, but hey, it's all good. We had to take the points there. Not too upset with it. Hopefully, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I do not want to play the whole game, actually. Let's not do that. All right, well, I kind of just messed up. It's okay. I'll kick the ball off real quick. All right, let's see if we can get a touchback here. No, it's not going to even go far enough. All right, Cincinnati is going to return this. Can I get a hit stick? Oh, okay. Maybe could have made them fumble. Maybe that was all part of the plan there. But I do not want to play defense. So let's go back to playing all offense. So the Bengals score, and it is okay, we got to jump back in. We can't let them score that fast on us. Are you kidding me? Maybe I should have played defense. Holy crap. They are showing mid blitz. Let's see if they do it. No, they come out of it. I'm just going to take the check down. Damian Harris. So we'll just go with that. All right, we got a no huddle offense here. We can't be messing around. See if we can get a something going here. Need a big play. Kendrick Bourne. You have literally okay. So now all right. I am so confused by this play art, but whatever. So we're gonna have Y. I should have just thrown it a lot earlier, but that worked out, I guess. Let's call a timeout. I should have thrown that way earlier, but it's fine. All right. So 16-6. We need a touchdown. I said this earlier, but we definitely need one here. So hopefully we're able to do that. This is our second possession we're playing. Calvin Ridley, we have Hunter Henry up. So might just take Calvin Ridley underneath, honestly. Let's do it. And can I get out of bounds? I can. Stop the clock. W. All right. What else can we do here? Let's go to the flood play. I need to see if Calvin Ridley could get open here, man. We do have Jesse Bates, I believe. Or no, that might be... Oh my gosh. I clicked the wrong button, but it worked out, thankfully. I accidentally clicked Y. I was trying to go for B, and I clicked Y on accident, but thankfully he was open. Okay. We need something. Play action crossers. Usually this play becomes open sometimes. We have to get lucky here. Maybe Calvin Ridley has press coverage on him, and the safety comes off. Let's see. Y, I think, is going to be there. I think Y, it's... Oh, okay. 2nd and 5. Oh, okay. That was a little sketchy. I'm not going to lie. I kind of want to go right back to it. I'm going to go back to that play. I feel like Ridley had a chance to be open there. Y was kind of there for a second, I feel like. All right, so I'm going to go to Ridley. Oh, let's go, PI. Let's go. Pass interference. Defender's waving his hand there. All surprise. All right, 14 seconds left. We have a timeout. This is a W on the 1-yard line. Obviously, we cannot... All right, so we're going to go to empty stick. This play, usually the tight end gets open here. Usually. So hopefully that's my plan here. So, yep, let's go. Touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. Touchdown before half. All right, we can make this a 1-possession game. Let's get it. Continue the next moment. 16-13. I'm not going to play this next drive, obviously. And we're going to score, and we're going to tie the ball game. Can we take over 16-16? 16-23? Okay. It is a 20-20 or 19-23 ball game. 19-26. Cincinnati goes on to score 26-26. We have all 3 timeouts. All I have to do is get in field goal range. I don't think that's too much of a tall task for me. I think I can handle this. So hopefully I can. That's actually great defense. And did he drop that? Because I'm the luckiest person in the world. I cannot believe he actually dropped that. That was terrible. Terrible ball by me. Okay. That's literally an example of locking onto one receiver. So, okay. Calvin Ridley, can he get open here? I'm going to go for him. Aggressive. Let's go, baby. Calvin Ridley, all 3 timeouts. I might go for the I might just go all for the touchdown, low key. We might just go for the touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. We're not running. I don't know why I clicked a run play. We can't really afford to run the ball right now. Not a ton of time for that. So, let's see. I'm just gonna throw it away. Oh, that's a terrible by me. Is this in a 10-second runoff as well? If I don't call a timeout, I don't know, man. Intentional grounding. That was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to play action crossers. This worked out for me earlier. I got a PI. All right, 2nd and 23. Ridley, I'm gonna need you to get open again. I'm gonna need you here. I think he's there. He's there. If I can get the ball there. Let's go. Possession. Let's go, baby. Calvin Ridley, walk off touchdown. Let's go. Yes, that's what you love to see. As long as Cincinnati, boom, we're moving on. 7 and 10. We beat the Bengals. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's get it. We're on to the divisional round. All right, so we just beat the Bengals. Now we're going to Jacksonville. And you know what? I'm not going to play this week. If we get lucky and somehow get to the AFC Championship, I'll be happy. And we lost 34-14. Okay, you know what? At least we won a playoff game. I'll take it. We upset the Bengals, but we're going to go on to lose Jacksonville. I don't want to make this video terribly long by playing against Jacksonville as well. But at the end of the day, guys, it was a fun one. The Patriots have a bright future ahead of them. Mac Jones looks like he could definitely be a pretty good quarterback for them. So hopefully he pans out. A lot of good pieces here. A lot of good pieces. And I'm sure Bill Belichick will find a way to make the team even better. The man always does something. Always has a trick up his sleeve. So thank you guys for watching. Definitely leave a like if you did enjoy. But for now, this is Crushables 2. And peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.